Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukeness Monster. Today we have a ton of Star Wars Black Series news to get into that happened over the last week. So if you guys don't want to miss out on any more Star Wars Black Series news, make sure you go down, hit that like button, and subscribe so you always stay notified on everything Star Wars Black Series. First up in the news, this is actually posted by Yakface, but he has confirmed that there have already been units of the HasCon exclusive Starkiller set showing up in the US, which is kind of crazy to think about. HasCon isn't until September, and so because of that, it's kind of crazy that these are already showing up in the US, so that kind of makes me think that this will not go up for pre-order. It'll go straight in stock, so we'll have to wait and see, but there's actually already been units of this showing up in Hong Kong available for consumers to purchase. So here's a photo from that already up on the screen here, but kind of crazy to think about this is releasing so soon after just being announced a few weeks ago. And of course, as soon as we get any out-of-box images of this set, I will definitely cover them on the channel for you guys to see, so make sure to stick around for that. And real quick before we get into the next piece of news, there's actually still 3 days left to enter our July Crosshair giveaway. So if you are interested, make sure you go down, hit that like button, and subscribe because you do have to be subbed to enter. And then all you have to do is comment on my giveaway video. It'll be pinned in the card and linked in the description, but you do have to comment on the video to enter. And like I said, there's only 3 days left, so you got to be quick if you do want a chance at winning this Crosshair. And next up, we actually do have a photo from a convention in Hong Kong of this Starkiller set on display, and I absolutely love how this looks. It's obviously recreating the cover art of the box here, but this is a great use of a flight stand, and so after seeing this display, I really want to get a few more flight stands to make this pose possible, because unfortunately the flight stand is not included in the package with the figure, but the display here looks incredible, and I might have to invest in some more flight stands. Next up with this amazing graphic from Yakface, but the TVC Ghost has officially funded, which is incredible. Super happy for all you TVC fans out there. This thing looked just absolutely amazing, beyond what I imagined it could be, and I'm super happy for all the TVC fans that can now get this ship. It's something that I really wish Black Series would return to. I'd love to get another Black Series HasLab at some point, and I'm hoping within the next year we'll get one, but at this point it's really hard to say. So yeah, congrats to all you TVC fans out there, and there's still plenty of time to back this, so if you do want to get your hands on a TVC Ghost, go over to Hasbro Pulse and back one yourself. Next up, I want to address some of the previous pipeline reveals from STCC. Now, in my news video covering all of these, I didn't mention anything about these being multi-packs or exclusives because I didn't know at the time. There was no audio on the live stream that I was watching, and I went straight from the actual live stream to making the news video, so I didn't see any official glam shots or anything announcing these, and so I didn't know that these would be multi-packs, but it has been confirmed since then that this one here, the Super Battle Droid and the C-3PO, will be a 2-pack exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. Now, this is not horrible because I think it's great that we're going to be getting the Super Battle Droid, and I'm also really excited about the C-3PO as well, but as far as army building goes, that does kind of suck just because you don't want a ton of C-3PO army builders, and so I don't know if they're going to include a swappable head to make it a Geonosian battle droid, and so then you could army build it. We don't really know this as of yet, but as soon as this is officially announced, I will definitely cover it, but I wanted to let you guys know so I didn't keep any misleading information out there. This will be a multi-pack. And another multi-pack that we're actually getting is the Fallen Order 3-pack, also pipelined before, and this one will be exclusive to Amazon, which I think is pretty cool overall, and I think for the most part, I think this is good for the Black Series. We haven't seen multi-packs in quite a while, apart from a few build-up packs here and there, so I'm really happy to see Hasbro returning to doing 2, 3, and 4 packs, just because it's been a long time, and for a very long time, we didn't get any of those. We only had single releases, so I think in the long run this is going to be good. And as far as this set goes, I'm super excited for it. I've been wanting an Inquisitor Cal Kestis for a while, so it's nice to get Inquisitor Cal. As far as the second sister goes, I don't know if this is going to be a brand new mold, if it's going to be a straight re-release, or if maybe they'll include some kind of swappable, removable helmet with her. We don't know, but hopefully it's something new. And as far as the Purge Trooper goes, it's just going to be a different weapon. The figure itself will be essentially exactly the same as some of the other Purge Troopers we've gotten, maybe a slight different paint job. Next up, we do have a box error pointed out by Yakface. These two figures were on display at SDCC. On the left, it's the Luke and Grogu 2-pack, and on the right, it's the Pike Soldier, and both are actually labeled as 07 in the Book of Boba Fett line, which is a pretty significant error, considering that you can't have two number 7s in the mural, and obviously it's too late to redo any of this as these figures are already in production, so kind of interesting, and you'd think they have some better quality control to check this before these figures go out. And speaking of this Luke and Grogu 2-pack, this figure is actually already hitting stores, both Target stores and GameStop. So if you are looking to pick this one up, go check your GameStop or your Target because they are showing up in stores right now. And me personally, I think I might wait for this one to hit sale. Normally these deluxe packs and more expensive packs do hit sale at like Target or GameStop. So I personally think I'm going to wait just because this is not like a super iconic outfit for Luke. And because of that, I think it's not like a necessity must-have pickup for me. And with another photo here from Yakface, we do have confirmation that the Gaming Greats Old Master Mall, or the one based off of Rebels / the Battlefront 2 game, is actually starting to process. So if you did pre-order this one, check your email to see if you have a processing email. And that basically means that these figures are going to be shipping out pretty soon, which is pretty cool. Next up, with the photo from Star Wars Action Figure Lover on Instagram, make sure to go check him out, but we do have official confirmation that the Black Series Jesse figure is showing up in Walmart stores. So if you don't have this figure and you didn't pre-order him, go check your Walmart store because they might have it in stock. And with another photo from Yakface, he did put together this visual of the completed Clone Wars mural, and I gotta say, if he showed me this photo a year ago, I would have lost my mind. Having a Clone Wars Ahsoka, a plain white Phase 2, a Magna Guard, 5s, and a Pre Vizsla all in the same mural, I would have broke my brain, because these are all figures that I've wanted for a long time, and I know a lot of other Black Series fans have, and to see that Hasbro's finally listening and making some more prequel and Clone Wars characters is super cool. So I really wanted to point that out and kind of just appreciate it for a moment. Speaking of the Black Series 5s figures, we have some good news, some interesting news, and some bad news. Starting with the good news, these photos were actually sent to me by a subscriber, so thanks dude, I really appreciate it, but we do have some out-of-box images of the brand new 5s figure. Looking at him, he looks really good. I love the packaging for this guy. I know that some people don't like the plastic free, but even on the side of the box here, I love the little diagram. We kind of get like an image of everything you get in the box, and while I'm not a huge fan of plastic free, I think I am going to miss it once it goes away, so I didn't know if I'd ever say that before, but this guy is looking pretty cool. I think the face looks great. It is reported that there is very little shine to the face, which is good. I know Hasbro has really been knocking out of the park with the matte faces. I guess they gave the note to the factory this time, but I've noticed it's been getting a lot better. And actually comparing this figure to the Echo figure, it's interesting, they did include the blue paint on the back of 5's helmet, which is a good sign. We weren't really sure if they were going to do this or if they were going to skip over it altogether, and I'm really glad they included it because I think it's a big design part of his helmet. But unfortunately, they missed all of the gray paint on the side and back of the helmet that the Echo figure has, so I think that's a big downside. I don't know why they completely skipped this, but it's going to look quite odd next to Echo, with Echo having the gray and 5's not having the gray. Moving on to the interesting news. This is actually pretty good news for anyone who doesn't live in the US, but it's reported that this figure is already shipping out from Hasbro Pulse, and if you didn't know, this is an exclusive to Walmart in the US, but everywhere else it is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and so pretty much all these other countries that did order through Hasbro Pulse are already getting this figure shipped, which is really good for all of you other countries, but for the US it means that you're still gonna have to wait for the release date. That's if your order didn't get canceled. Yes, you heard me correctly. Walmart has been canceling a bunch of 5's pre-orders due to a system error. Now, obviously, there was the whole price error before where this thing was charging $0.99 or $0.00. It was pretty much free on Walmart. And so this might have to do with that error. They did fix the error, but now people are getting emails saying their order has been canceled. Fortunately, I was lucky enough that mine did not get canceled, but I know there are a ton of people in the community, including Yakface here, that their orders did get canceled, and it is a real shame, especially with a figure as like hyped and as looked forward to, I guess, or anticipated is the word I'm looking for, as ARC Trooper 5. So this is a big bummer, and again, another reason why Walmart exclusives suck. It's just a real shame, and I still don't understand why Hasbro Pulse can be shipping out this figure right now, but it's still going to take another 2 months for Walmart to ship out their pre-orders. And again, the whole canceling situation, it is just a shame, and it really pisses me off with Walmart. But I'll keep you guys updated if there's any news on people being able to re-pre-order this thing, or if they put it in stock or anything like that. I'll let you guys know as soon as it comes out, because I know a lot of you guys probably got your 5s orders canceled as well. So I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully Walmart makes this right. And then last up in the news for today, I know it's been a really long news video, but we actually do have a rumor report from Yakface showing off a brand new Ezra figure coming to the Ahsoka line. On the side of the Sabine box art, you can see bits of Ezra's shoulder and hand, and so this matches up with what Ezra will look like in the show. And so it's pretty much already confirmed we will be getting an Ezra figure in the Black Series. We don't know when this will be announced, but I'm guessing that they'll probably do weekly announcements like they do with any other show. So once Ahsoka starts up, I'm sure we'll get those weekly announcements, and I'm sure Ezra and many of the other I guess characters showing up in Ahsoka will get some Black Series releases. So we'll have to wait and see, but that is going to do it for the video. So if you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.